Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to my next episode on the Welsknight Patreon server. This is Mar, and I've got something a little different for us today. A project that I've been talking about for months and months and months and months and months, and now we're finally going to actually do it. Before we get to that, though, I do want to show you just a tiny bit of progress I've made since the previous episode. For me, it is Sunday, the day after the previous episode even aired, so I haven't had time to really get any feedback about what to do with the walls. So I haven't been able to do much on the base without that feedback. I did go ahead and mark out some, I guess, placeholders for what will eventually come next. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It's right over here in this sort of residential area that we've been working on. Let's stop off here, I reckon. Come on, stop flying. Right now I've just got pillars all over the place, and you can see there's actually a base foundation. I mean, it's kind of floating in the air in most places, but it's going around the area that I intend to put inside of the city walls. So anything outside of these will be torn down, so long as it's within my base, what is the word I'm looking for? Perimeter, I guess that's the word to go with. I have not done it over here yet, although I have torched everything up already, except a little bit of that marshy. All this marshy sort of stuff is gonna eventually come out. So for the most part, my base is largely spawn proof, if you don't count like the drowned that would spawn in the water. And this I think will be really nice to help keep things safe as I'm building. We don't want too many mobs coming in here and, get those creepers to blow everything up. That'd be less than ideal. Ultimately, this shape out here is just going to be a whole bunch of towers connected by the flat wall sections that we've got. Once we have this built up with the walls and everything, I'll be able to put in a platform and figure out all that stuff. In the meantime, though, while I wait to we're still mulling over the wall design. I haven't yet seen quite what we're going to be doing with that. That'll come later, I reckon. In the meantime, I need to go repair my elytra, and some of my tools are starting to look a little, worn and torn, so I should probably repair them as well. And after that, I want to swing over to the spawn town and finally decorate the house that we built a very long time ago, as well as quickly stop off at maybe at the market district just to see if we've made any sales. I know I'm out of elytras, so at some point I need to do end rating so I can restock that. I know last time I was there I was stocked up on shulkers, so I guess we can go see if that's still the case. So let me head over to the market and I'll meet you there. Alrighty, here we are at our shulker shop. Let's see if we've sold anything, and nope, doesn't look like it. I was just over here a few days ago, though, so I'm not really surprised about that. I don't think we've sold, like, quote-unquote, sold any more of our forged Stina Rose autographs. I have been thinking about, we need to use these up for something community related, which was the original purpose of the whole idea is just a gag where people could put whatever they want in, and whatever they did put in would be used for community projects. So we've got all kinds of random things in here. I think I'm going to probably repurpose all of this and use it over at the end island transformation, because some of these things could be handy, like the jungle logs definitely, spruce probably, dirt I guess so, netherrack, I don't know about the dried kelp. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out something. I'm not quite sure where cookies are going to fit in or a single gold nugget, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to figure out something and make it, just make sure that this stuff gets used for the purpose that it was intended for. So I'll probably grab that at some point coming up here pretty soon. I'm not going to be working on the end island today in this episode, though I can show what we've gotten, what progress we've made when I go over there to repair my tools. Let's see, no sales there, no sales, no sales, no sales. I'm not really expecting any of these to sell. None of those, none of those, none of those, and I knew that was empty, so we need to restock that at some point. Alright, and while I'm here, there's actually something that I wanted to make a purchase of, if there is any available. Complete set of chainmail, 2 diamonds. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, and where's my diamonds? Get my bling box out. 2 diamonds. Nope, that's one. I need 2. And stick that in. Is there anything else? Don't really see anything that's jumping out at me anyway. Nope, I don't think so. Nautilus shells. Ooh. 16 per diamond. Oh, but it feels so cheaty. I have 4 Nautilus shells at my base and 1 Heart of the Sea. I have still to this day never had my own conduit. I feel like if my first one I should get myself, as much as I want to buy all of those. Because two Nautilus shells, or I mean 16 Nautilus shells for a diamond, that would make 2 conduits if I had 2 Heart of the Seas. Stone bricks. Stone, magma, glazed terracotta. Ooh. Some pretty stuff. I don't know if I'd ever have a place to use it though. Shulker boxes. Oh, somebody's 4 diamonds each. Wait, mine's cheaper. Mine are 3 for 1 and 5 for a pair, I think. Famous mushroom stew. Jungle. Ooh, wood. All types of wood. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Oh. No, not interested. I'd rather mine my own for that price. Freshly caught roasted. Doesn't have a price. I'm assuming that means it's free, but I've got plenty from the Guardian Farm. I think we're good. Can I have that, please? I'd really like to not lose that. Where shall we stick this? I think it should fit there. There we go. Put that away. And over we go to the end to repair and take a quick look at the progress. So I'll meet you there. Alrighty, everybody. Here we are at the end island. I don't remember exactly where we were last time you were over here, but I did add in the spiral staircases here for the portal that is directly above the spawn platform. Basically, we've got 2 staircases that do the weirdest spiral. So they're mirror image, so you turn this way and then you start turning back on yourself, and then oops, you turn back on yourself again, and here's the water column that goes all the way up, or you can just walk it. That way you also have a way to walk down if so need to. And it goes all the way up to the top like all the rest of them do. Oh, quite a ways. Oh, dizzy. I'm dizzy. Pull over! I'm gonna be sick! Okay, here we go. So this is where we're at with the project. Yeah, part of the island is out of render distance, so you can't see everything. I believe those 2 gateways are the only ones that do not have the staircases attached to them yet. I did work here with the front approach, I suppose, so that you have a bit of a more natural pathway leading up. We still need a bridge here, of course. The rapids look like they're all done over here. I don't know if down there is finished yet. It kind of looks like part of it is from this angle. We still need to build like the wizard's tower or whatever there. We need some bridge work done. I really like those 2. I don't know if they're like miniature obelisks or what, but they look really great. I like those. We've got a Mayan temple type thing going on over there. We've got, oh, that's cool. Look at that bridge. I don't think that was there last time I saw it. But yeah, the little foresty area is starting to spread over quite a bit. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely, I think. Let's get a little height up here. So we've got what, maybe like a quarter or a fifth of it done, because this section is pretty much complete. I believe anyway. Let's grab this. Go. And so yeah, this is I would say that's probably a fifth. That seems fair. Like 1/5, another fifth, another fifth, a fifth, and then like another fifth. That seems pretty reasonable to call that 1/5 of the island. And I think it's pretty much all done. I mean, there's still torch spam everywhere. But as far as the decoration is concerned, I think most of it's probably done. But it's coming along quite nicely. It's definitely coming along quite well. So I'm really excited about how this project is turning out. I see you. I see you right there, just chilling. Not gonna look at him. Alright, let me go in, repair my tools down at the ender, and then we will head over and meet up and spawn. I almost forgot what it was even called. Hiram, I think is how I pronounced it. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, well, whatever. This is my starter house for those who are newer to the series and haven't seen it yet. I know I built part of it on screen, but I don't remember how much of it was done on screen. Now this is supposed to be in, well actually it's in the same city as the main structure of our base that way I think it's like 2,000 blocks in that direction. And it's supposed to be covered in snow. Of course I changed quite a bit of that for my base because it's, you know, built in a swamp. But I also changed it for this. It's more like, you know, I've got green bushes here and everything, so there's no snow or anything like that. Which I'm okay with that. So if we come inside, now some of the decoration has already been done. I believe I've got somewhere under here I have hidden lighting. I'm not quite sure where. Let's see. Seems like there might be, yep, there we go. Probably all the corners. This is like the little kitchen area. There's a little bit of decorations. We've got a shelf. We've got a little work table here. Got a table here. Another little table there. The stairs leading up there. This is one of the bedrooms. We've got a desk and a table, an end table. The torch spam is still in a lot of places. We've got a hidden entrance back here. This leads to in the Skyrim video game. This was like the scene of a murder. But you wouldn't get access to that room right away. It was just like in this my build here. It was a hidden room. Now this room there, the second room here, and this attic space was just my addition. I was like, I've got all this ceiling space. I should probably use it for something. So I turned it into an attic. You know, you got some windows up top and everything. I don't know what it will end up putting up here, but we'll try to figure something out. Let's see. And then of course we've got the second floor in here. This leads to a tower that you can look out over the whoops, I dropped off that. Over the spawn town. I mean, you don't this one ain't got the best view, but whatever. And we go back downstairs. We've got, I believe, 2 rooms here. We've got like a master bedroom type room here, and a much smaller room here. This is where I kept my pets way back in the day. All my cats and my dogs, they were in here. The horses were downstairs. I would try to keep them in this bedroom over here, and for whatever reason, they would constantly end up over here. Thankfully not in the fire, but they'd just be all pressed up against the wall. I'm not sure why that was, but this is what we've got to work with. We've got some hidden lighting under here, so that's good. You can't tell so long as the trapdoors are down. So the lighting is pretty good in some places, but it needs some improvement. Definitely needs some improvement. So let's get our chests or our shulker boxes out here. Get a crafting, not 2, just 1. Honestly, we'll probably want a crafting table in here. So what do you say we get rid of this and put a crafting table there instead? And I know that kind of takes away from the lighting, but I will figure something out. That way, I mean, it kind of makes sense to have a crafting table in the house here. So it just kind of makes sense to put it in the kitchen. So let's see what we've got here. I brought over, a lot of this stuff is what I had before. These are generic building materials. I brought some saplings because I also have some pots that, or, you know, yeah, the flower pots here. Now I bought the chainmail suit of armor so that I could put it on an armor stand someplace. I'm not sure quite where. I brought some miscellaneous carpets. I don't know if we'll end up using those or not. I've already got some black carpet placed down in several places. Miscellaneous building blocks, more miscellaneous building blocks. So really it's going to be this stuff and I guess like if I want to make chairs or more tables and stuff out of the stair blocks. So let's see. I think we'll want at least 1 brewing stand, 1 armor stand. Probably bring some chests. Don't know about ladders, but sure. Paintings, why not? Bookshelves, definitely. Cauldrons would make sense. Furnaces, maybe. Flower pots. Cobwebs. Let's see, is there anything else here? We'll probably end up wanting to do some hidden lighting, so I guess we'll grab some glowstone, because I've got an abundance of that. What else are we thinking? Not 100% sure. Maybe we'll just take this for now. And let's just grab a couple of saplings. That's way too many oak. That should be good. Anything in here? More glowstone. We might as well cap that off. More of those. I don't know if we'll want some decorative hoppers or not. And if I need building blocks to make like chairs and things, I guess I'll come back for them. I think the best place to put the armor stand would be up here in the master bedroom. So let's see, where I think right here would be like a good place for a dresser of sorts. So maybe we put an armor stand right next to it with the armor on it. There we go. And I chose, I decided to pay for a second set of chainmail armor, and I did this on purpose because I don't think it's been on any of my episodes, but I actually have, in my ender chest down here, I carry with me some invisibility potions and a set, well, a partial set anyway, of the chainmail with a polar bear head on it. Now, I only have one polar bear head, I believe, so the full set of chainmail armor will have to do. The idea is that I'll put on the invisibility potion, put on all of this, make sure I have nothing in my hands at the time, and then I basically become a bear, and I go around scaring people. Usually Stina, mostly Stina. Actually, it's only Stina, but that's the idea behind it. So I figure it might make sense to have ourselves a full set of chainmail armor here, just as a bit of a laugh. I don't know if we can use this space or not. We could do some twos. I don't think there's any such thing as a. Is that the only picture that is? There we go. It's a bit different. I don't think we could put any pictures there because I don't think there are any that are 3 wide and only 1 tall. Same over there. What else? Maybe put a picture here. Wow, that is ginormous, but it kind of works. I like that painting too. That looks fantastic. I think I'll leave that. Unless, would it look better over here? Go away. Maybe up here? Oh wow. Oh wow. Get rid of that. Maybe there? Ooh, that one's nice too. Ooh, I like these. These are some good pictures. What's that? A 4x4? This is a 3x4. I like this. That looks fantastic. Probably leave both of those. Is there anywhere else I could put a picture? Oops. Not really. Most of this seems to be covered up by windows and the such. And I've only got 3 more anyway, so I have to kind of be picky about which pictures I do. Maybe... Whoa. No! No! Is that the only one of that size? Oh, wow. No. I don't like it, though. Same one. Same one. I think these might be the only 2. Okay, now what's the trick when you want to force it to be a... I have no idea how this works, but I'm going to try for this. I don't like that. That's not so bad. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. Let's do that. I think what would look nice as well, I believe we have... Oh, here there are cauldrons and a bit of leaves. If we put a cauldron here, and then put lights, or the leaves right there, and I can come back here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's break this, put a glowstone down, and then fix the slab. Wait, no, don't fix the slab. That wasn't there to begin with. Put the cauldron, and then see if I can't place that underneath me. There we go. You can't even really see that it's there, but a cauldron is technically a transparent block, so the light still comes through. So let's see our lighting. 8. I'm getting 8. Oop, there's a bit of 7 over here at the edge of the carpet, it looks like. Maybe we could do another one over here. Oops. Let's do the glowstone first. And then the cauldron. And then the leakages. Alright. I see 8, and that appears to be it, because there's still some lighting coming from... why did I do a glowstone at the other ones and a torch over here? And here, apparently. Gee, I got cheap, didn't I? I can afford that now. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can see it a little bit, but not too much. So I think that's fine. Let's see, what else can we do? I do want a brewing stand in here somewhere. Now, what's the texture? See, you would see what was underneath it. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe if we take this off. There. That way you can see, I mean, you can't use it. You can't use the crafting bench from this angle, but you can at least see that it's there, and that way, even if you didn't know it was hidden down there, it might be a bit of more of a heads up. I wish, do I have any, I think the only bottles I have are the ones that were in here. And I suppose I could take this one. It's just a glass bottle at this point. Let's see. Where does that put it? I guess it's okay. I was kind of thinking I might like it on the front one, but maybe the side makes more sense. That should be good. Let's put that away. I'm not actually gonna put my potions in there. I kind of want to keep my potions on me. Thank you. A Welsknight potion of slow falling. No, I'll probably keep that as well. Let's see. Is there anything else we want to put in this room? I don't know that there is. We've got a work surface for, you know, the kitchen purposes. We use the decorative cauldrons. Maybe, how much iron do we have on hand? Maybe we should make an actual cauldron and put water in it. So, do something like this and make a whole bunch. You know what, let's just make a bunch of these. It's not like we don't have the iron for it. Next season, that's probably going to be a little bit different, but for now... Hello? Are you there? Are you working? There we go. Did something weird there, I thought. But we can at least use the iron this season as much as we want. So let's do that. Get ourselves a bucket of water. Come on, put that down. Put it in here. There we go. And let's refill since we're right here. Fill up. Thank you. Alrighty. Put that back. Cover that back up. Alright, I think the kitchen is done. It is spawn-proof, and I think it's pretty reasonably decorated as well. So let's turn our attention in here. Let's see, what can we do? Can we, how much can we get away with this hidden lighting underneath the, that's not what I want. Underneath the cauldron trick. Let's see. That's not too bad. I mean, you can see it, but yeah, I don't really care about that. It's not that big of a problem for me, personally. It doesn't really bother me. Let's see. Honestly, it's probably not even needed, but better too much lighting than too little, you know? Let's just check the light levels. It seems pretty good because the light coming underneath the table here is pretty decent. What I'm not certain, I don't remember, do torches give off more lighting than glowstone? Because if not, I may want to swap those out for glowstone just to make sure there's full coverage. Because it gets kind of dark in some of these places. Let me double check real quick what the light level is and maybe do a little bit more work off camera. I'm probably going to have to chop out a whole bunch anyway just to make sure that the episode isn't horrendously long. So let me do a little bit of work and then I'll bring you back in a bit. Alrighty everybody, welcome back. I have added 2 banners outside just to further identify this as my spawn house, and I have more or less finished decorating the inside. There were a few things I had to just now run back to base to quickly craft and grab and everything, and let's take a look. So this is the front room, like the dinner table and all of that. I've got some more greenery going on. Not a whole lot is different in here. In here we've got quite a bit. I added a furnace, I added chests, an anvil, just, you know, for kicks and giggles, I guess. Not a whole lot else there. Let's take a look over here. Very similar to what it was before. Got some chests at the feet of the bed, and all that fun stuff. Let's come upstairs. I don't remember how much of this, if any of it, was here. I know the pictures. I believe we did those on screen. Oh, and speaking of which, the hidden. I say speaking of which because I have lighting hidden behind the pictures to help light up the place. The glowstone and, for that matter, sea lanterns put out a light level of 15. Torches put out 14, so I decided to swap those out. This is more like a candle, which is why these two pots are empty instead of having, you know, saplings in them. A little bit of a rug. I don't know what this. I don't know if this is like a prayer bench or whatever. We've got this bedroom set up. I needed to grab a bed to put right there. And I needed these two spruce stairs so that I could put a chair here and here. We've got the master bedroom. I added some lighting underneath the carpet. Technically, you can see this from the kitchen, but only if you came up right up into the corner, which I mean, you'd have to really squeeze yourself in there in order to see it, so it's not going to be obvious at all. So I've got that going on. I didn't really make any changes up here. I just added, there's a glowstone on the other side of this cauldron in the wall. There's a sapling in a flower pot up top. Not a whole lot else is different there. The armor here is for the attic. So if we come in here, I try to give it a kind of a, I don't know, it's really illuminated in here because of the glowstone, but I'm trying to give it a sort of creepy effect, and I don't know what the fire pit is for, but we've got cobwebs, we've got general rubble all over the place. We come up here and there's almost like a, I don't know, it's like this is a sacrificial altar. I mean, there's no altar here, but I don't know, it feels kind of creepy to me. And then we go up to the attic and it's like absolute mayhem in here. We've got chests, we've got random torches that hopefully those make them look a little creepier. We've got random partially completed sets of armor on these armor stands. I believe, let's see what else. I believe there's another one in here. Yeah. Oops, no, I wanted that. Let's put that and this. I don't know. Let's put the hat on that. Oh, actually, no. Can I have that back? We'll put it on that one. There we go. Oh, I changed my mind. Let's put that there and take these off. Put them back there. I feel like it'll be more the gold will stick out better back there, more than the leather cap will. So yeah, this is just a bunch of general rubble. I try to hide a crafting bench on every single floor in at least one place. So we've got two right here. This one doesn't really count right here. We've got one tucked into the corner back here. But yeah, I think our spawn house is finally finished. And I think I like how it turned out. I think it's got a very cozy feel. Kind of lived in, you know, you got plenty of utility things with the like the furnace and the crafting benches, even the cauldron with the water, the brewing stand. I think I like it. I hope you do as well. I know it's been a bit of a different episode than usual, which, hey, I think is a good thing. Now and then you need to break up the monotony a bit. So I hope you have enjoyed this as well. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have any comments or like feedback or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic time, and I will see you later. Bye!